Hi, I've got your astrological forecast and spiritual guidance for the week ahead beginning Sunday, February the 1st. My name's Kat. This week's video is entitled How to Get Out of Our Own Way. Hi there and welcome to the Soul Sister channel. We start the week with a full moon in Leo today, and Leo is encouraging us to take our true selves out of the closet and take ourselves out on the world, out into the world, embracing and expressing all our uniqueness, all our quirkiness, all our weirdness, to share it with others. And this is on top of Neptune moving into Aries last week. Not only does Neptune stay in a sign for 14 years, so it moved from Pisces to Aries after 14 years in Pisces, it's also the first time Neptune has moved into Aries in 168 years. So this is big stuff. Big shifts are occurring on the internal and the outer world. So big stuff ahead. And today, Leo says, hey, it's time to bring out your true self. The world is waiting for us to share our uniqueness and our gifts and our specialness with all of our brothers and sisters, no matter how weird we think it is. So be thinking about it. Now, here is the negative side of all of this. While we have the full moon in Leo and Neptune and Aries, especially at the beginning of the week, we're going to get kicked back. We're trying to move forward, and the outer world is trying to hold us back. You want to know why, guys? Because it serves the outer world better if we stay stagnant and stuck, but kind of comfortable where we're at. That is not our work. That is not why we are on this earth at this time. It's time to take those qualities that we have. We know what they are. We know what they are. We're a little bit, some kind of ashamed and feel awkward about it. But these are the specialness of who we are that makes us unique. And these are the exact gifts that we've been endowed with specifically to share with our brothers and sisters while we move through this even huger transition of 2,500 years of moving from the Piscean age to Aquarian age. Our job here on this earth right now is to help with that transition, every single one of us. Now, we will have kickback, like I said. We will have kickback. There are those who are not happy with us moving forward and really embracing and expressing who we truly are. They will work it. They will work it. They will tell their stories. They will try to manipulate and control us into buying into their story instead of honoring our own. So we have the energy of Aries to push through the fear, the self-doubt, the unworthiness, to stay true to our higher self and move forward anyway. Now, here is our challenge for this week. This little special gift that we have. I always like to bring up my little special gift, which is a body laugh. It's really obnoxious, and it's my favorite example. And it's cost me friends in the past because I'm too loud in body and things like that. But this week, every single day, I want to take one quality. We're going to take one of our own qualities that we have been given and endowed with, and we are going to express it in the outer world. Somehow, some way. We're going to take that quirky little gift, that little quality that we have, and we're going to express it. So every single day this week, I'm going to find something to laugh about. And I'm going to express that body laugh every single day. And you know what? At the end of the week, we're going to begin to start realizing that these aren't part of ourselves that we should be ashamed of or guilty or feel awkward about. These are our special gifts. I have found since working with the body laugh that it actually attracts new friends. The friends that appreciate the body laugh. So, challenge. What is it? Is it maybe you want to play the guitar? Maybe we've always wanted to play the guitar. We know we suck and so this week, every single day, we're going to do something about playing the guitar. We're going to download the app. We're going to get a guitar. We're going to practice something every single day. And then we start embracing these qualities, the specialness of who we are, the uniqueness. And you know what? No matter if we play a concert in front of 5 million people or just strum in our own room, we feel more happy, more fulfilled, more connected. On Wednesday, the energy, the connection, the planetary connections help us feel more comfortable. We feel more confident. We feel more clear about where we're going and what we want to do. So we get back that motivation, that inspiration. But then on Thursday, we have some contentious relationship connections that we're going to have to deal with. You know what? Guess what? They're not real happy with our big moves to move forward. Again, they want us to stay stuck and stagnant where we're at because we support their story better that way. They like the old way, not interested at all in moving forward and evolving and in the new way. That's too scary. That's too risky. Can't you just stay where you're at? Can't you just be normal? Come on. So we're gonna have, that's gonna be like a little minefield, and we're just gonna have to remember we will respect and honor others' opinions, but we aren't gonna compromise ourselves anymore to try to fit into someone else's story. On Friday, Mercury moves into Pisces. So on one hand, the veil is thin. Wonderful time. And we need to be connecting with our higher self every day. And as we do this, if we can discipline to do this on a daily basis, we're going to find that we are more attuned and more aligned, and we can start perceiving the communication that's coming through to us and receive that guidance and direction to move forward. The veil is thin. Spirit is just waiting for us to listen, like I said last week. So we need to take that time. Our spirituality is really important. It's going to feed us our way forward. So we need to take that time every day, hence 3 deep cleansing breaths and the sun in Aquarius affirmation coming in later, a little later in the video, that will help us with that. Now, the other part of Mercury going into Pisces, it's also about the other, or even ourselves, hopefully not, using manipulation, control, storytelling, fantasy to try to get someone to give up their power, to compromise themselves so they buy into our story. Again, this is the challenge of the entire week. We know our qualities, we know our unique gifts, but bringing them forward is a scary thing. And we have to move through our fear. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to trust in our higher self. We're going to trust spirit. And then as we embrace these parts of ourselves, boy, we're just going to feel better, and more better and better. So that's the week ahead. On Saturday, the moon is in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio is very intense, so there will be intense emotions with this energy. It's a wonderful time to tell the other how much they mean to us, how much their support and their nurturing is important to us. But there will also be, if there's any unresolved issues, any unresolved traumas, there also could be a major emotional blow up as we or the other project our what we perceive deficiencies. So watch out for that and play the high road. We will honor the other. We will honor where they're coming from. We will try to help and understand and work with them, but we're not going to compromise ourselves or our power. So that is the week ahead. I want us to take one of our little unique quirks and bring it out of the closet, and I want us to express it every single day and see how it goes for us this week. I'm sorry about the crazy video. I just don't know what to do with this cat. She's helping me. So let's have a great week. Let's not compromise ourselves. Let's not give away our power. And let's enjoy. Let's begin enjoying who we truly are. Let's enjoy taking who we are on the road and not worry about what the other thinks or what they might think. What if? Just do it. We can always change our minds, and we always can make a different choice. Always. It's never final. Okay, let's start the week. Let's become balanced and aligned. Let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Then we'll say our Sun in Aquarius affirmation. Let's take our first breath. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Third one. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, negativity, toxicity. It's all flowing out of our bodies, just flowing away to wherever it came from. While we're in this space of white light, connected to our higher selves, we will say our Sun in Aquarius affirmation. My work is a reflection of my relationship with my higher self and contributes to the good of the whole. We'll say the affirmation. We'll stay in this space of white light connected with our higher selves for just 5 seconds. But you know, at home, when we do this every day, as we develop our relationship with our higher self, let's do it for at least 5 minutes. And I'd love for us to do it 20 minutes, okay? Let's say our affirmation together. My work is a reflection of my relationship with my higher self and contributes to the good of the whole. And boy, that's exactly where we are right now in this huge transition, this huge transformation. Not only are we going through a 2,500 cycle change, 2,500 year cycle. That's crazy, isn't it? We're going through 168. We're beginning a new 168 cycle and a new 14-year cycle. There's a lot of heavy energy going on. Major shifts. Lots of good energy to work with and use to create the life that we want if we are listening and we are disciplined and we are focused. So come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational oracle messages that try to keep us balanced, aligned, and connected with our higher selves during the day. I also like to post memes that get us to think outside the box, and they're pretty and they're profound. And if we're looking for some direction and guidance, we can sometimes find those in the memes. That sometimes the memes have the message, the exact message that we are looking for. If you like the message of the Soul Sister channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really supports my work and helps get the message out. of the keynote of the Soul Sister channel. Life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great week. Strut our stuff. Be who we truly are. Express ourselves. Namaste.